Welcome back everyone to Megaman 5. We have 3 Robot Masters down and 5 more to go. And we are gonna start with Gravity Man, another stage in this game that I really freaking enjoy. Just because of its gimmick. Like, really, I can see that they went with an idea and said, you know what, let's try something that we haven't done before. And it's these arrows are right here. When you cross these arrows, the entire stage shifts its gravity, and you either start working on from the ceiling or on the ground. It's something that it's overly simple, and I can get some of you might be kind of disoriented by this. Like, the thing that fucks me up the most with this sort of control is that now the slide is up and jump rather than down and jump, because of course I'm walking on the ceiling, so but yeah, it feels weird ever to press up to slide. But other than that, I really enjoy this stage. It's a very fun gimmick that I feel it's kind of underused. They should have done something like you can switch gravity on wheel, kind of something like, I don't know if you guys ever played a game that is called V6. Actually, it's called V. It's V repeated 6 times. You have to write it down like that. So, for shortening, everyone calls it V6. And fucking hate these guys! Oh my god, these big robots that all the thing they can do is just... They exist to just stomp you on the floor. There's gonna be an instance of a placement of one of those enemies that I absolutely fucking loathe. Oh my god. But yeah, it's this game called V6, and you basically are this little alien that it crashed his ship on some kind of place, and all the members of your crew got dispersed in space, and you basically explore these areas and try to find a way to get back your crew. You go through various obstacles. Dick, move right there, Capcom! And you can basically, instead of jumping, you just switch gravity at your own will. It looks like a very Atari-ish game, but it plays amazingly. But yeah, let's give Gravity Man the time of the day right here. This is a very fun fight, but it can also fuck you over a bit, because it can switch gravity when you're in the middle of moving, and you can just go and fuck him up in its face like nobody's business. And aligning the charge shot is a bit tricky, because the only way you can actually hit him is when he's going in between, and that is not exactly easy to do. And Star Crash, it's his weakness, and you have to be very close to him in order to hit him, because it's basically a shield. And that is a double risk. For one, you get touch damage if you're not careful with your movement. And the other risk is right there. He shoots that one pellet without any actual timing to it. It just does it whenever he fucking feels like it. And if you're very unlucky, it can really fuck you over with a lot of shield energy. It's not uncommon to just have this fight go on. You misalign, mistime every single one of your shield activation, and you're just gonna eat shit because, whoops, you wasted all your energy with its freaking pellet, and it's annoying. But yeah, at least it's a very fun fight, honestly. This is really a fight that I ended up really enjoying. And it's another issue that I have to talk about. I really like these robot designs. Like, I feel, especially when compared to Megaman 4, we have a much stronger selection of robot design right here. Welcome to Gyro Man, with its very stereotypical airman-like stage in the sky. This is something that is really becoming a trope at this point with Megaman, the stage up in the sky. We had this with Airman, we had a version of this with Ringman, and now we have Gyro Man. And there's gonna be a couple of instances of those in Megaman 6 and 7, and I feel also with 8. Yeah, I feel also with 8, so yeah. Oh my god, I hate these enemies. These guys with their freaking indestructible shield. You have to basically stay here and wait. And sometimes they put in the most dickish of placements. Yeah, these guys I really do not enjoy. There are a couple of instances where I just go ape with these guys. But yeah, this is another very fun stage, and this is another... I love that despite all of the improvements this game has, you can still have your jump input getting hidden by health recovery. This is something that can very easily happen, especially Megaman 1, but yeah, apparently it's also here. I think it's time to sort of talk about another thing that I like a lot about Mega Man 5 compared to, especially its predecessor. This is gonna be turning into the Mega Man 5 Apologies, the playthrough. But really, there is a lot of things about this game that I really enjoy, and one of them is the soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is wow. I feel it's really up there. It's not my absolute favorite, because there's another entry later on which I feel has the absolute best soundtrack in the series on the NES, and it's not as good as 2, but it's a very nice bronze medal, which I know it sounds like a very backhanded compliment, but there are some music here that I really legit just head bop a lot to. I like Gyro Man's theme. I enjoy Gravity Man. There's also Charge Man theme that is great, but my absolute banger are either Iron Apple Man's theme, Protoman's theme where we get to its castle, and another theme that I'm actually not gonna anticipate right now because spoilers, but spoilers for whatever that matters. I just wanna try and make it look like there are some things to discover about the story, rich history of this of the Mega Man series on the NES. Like, I'm doing a piss poor job, but at least I wanna actually live up to the pretense. Fuck off. These guys can be really annoying if they decide to just do a low jump. This is another place that I really love the design. They introduce the enemy on a safe floor, only to then introduce you into a crumbling floor, and then let's deal with the enemies at the crumbling floor all together. This part can be very tricky if you're not careful, because if you walk on this floor, everything is just gonna fall down, and if you don't time your jumps correctly, you're just gonna eat shit with these falling maws of destruction. I know that A ladder just respawned, but trust me, it just does it when you get a game over. I don't know why, because we did collect the A ladder, but this is something that can actually happen, and be very careful around these parts because, yeah, that can happen. Yeah, this place can be a little tricky if you're not careful. Don't make the mistake I made and wait forever in order to pass through these spikes. Just take the risk and jump. You can do it if the racing elevator is low enough. You can take your full jump and not actually hit the spikes. Oh boy. I hate these guys that constantly shoot in two directions, because one of those shots is gonna be aimed directly at you, and the other is gonna be in a inclines as such that you are going to eat shit when you jump. And here we are, our Gyro Man. You have to use gravity hold to hit him, and this can be a very easy fight. You just need to be very careful, because if you spam gravity hold too much, you're just gonna eat shit, because he's gonna be protected by his invincibility frames. Otherwise, once he's not under invincibility, just go and with the gravity hold, you can do this fight very easily. all the enemies that have a weakness to a screen nuke, they tend to have very easy fight if you use their weakness. And Gyro Man's weapon, to its credit, I'm not really using many of the weapons in this game. This is one of the weapons that I feel are very good. I'm not gonna use them that much regardless, but they are really good because you can just shoot the gyro, and I'm blanking on what the fuck is actually called. It's like an helicopter fan. But yeah, shoot the gyro and you can basically decide if you want to have them move upwards or downwards, which can be very helpful with enemies on the ceiling. So yeah, this is one of those weapons where I actually see some kind of usage in this game. It's really all because the Mega Buster is so effective, combined with the fact that the other weapons are not exactly helpful in the slightest. Be very careful with these falling crystals. I'm just going... I went balls out with that freaking sequence of jumping. Like, there could have been like 18 instances where I just eat shit with a crystal and just fell to the floor like an asshole, but thankfully it didn't happen. And a very helpful thing that you can do before actually tackling this Robot Buster is get Starman's weapon, because it's very just like Skullman's weapon in Drillman stage in Megaman 4, it's very helpful against these falling objects, because you jump, and if an item ends up falling up over you, you just get you get defended by it. You don't actually get damage, which is very helpful, especially in this place, because if you get hit by one of those diamonds falling, you're just gonna fall down into the pit below, and that's it. One life is lost. It can be very nerve-wracking because it feels like those crystals have no pattern. They just come down whenever they feel like it, but they do. They just come down in a very fast pace. But there will be a moment where they pause for like what it feels an eternity, and that is the moment when you actually need to take advantage of it and just go. This is the first energy tag that we get, and we are like 5 stages down. Like, jeez. This game might actually be conservative about this stuff. And now we have a new item here, the M-Tank. We are not going to use it until the very end of the game, because what it is basically a full restore. You get both your life back and the entirety of your weapons back. So it's best to use it whenever you are at the end of the boss rush. And yeah, I'm using Rewind here because that freaking ladder is placed in a very dickish place. If you miss this freaking ladder, the only thing that you can do is just either intentionally die, which, fuck off, it's annoying, or just restart the stage from scratch, which, yeah, I don't really like doing. At this point, I just basically hit the rewind and save myself a lot of time. I don't plan on using rewinds way too much, because I realize, like, I'm kinda cheating the challenge, but at the same time, I don't have all the time in the world to actually record these games, so yeah, I'm taking whatever advantage I can, and I just blazed through the entire of Gyro Man's fight, but as you can see, with Crystal Man's fight, but as you can see, it's very easy. And it was designed by Murata, if you ever read One Punch Man. Yusuke Murata, so yeah, for what it counts, is a very interesting trivia. Both this and Dustman were both designed by him. We got the Crystal Eye, we only have 2 more robots to go, so we're gonna see each other in the next part of Mega Man 5. I am Markus, take care of yourself and have a very nice day.